Okay, so you're going to practice writing about the same topic as the article you read for lesson one, but for a different publication and a different audience. So when we write for different audiences, we have to really adapt how we do that. Okay, so your audience is your peers. It's a school magazine that you're writing in. So in your article, I would expect to see the words Park News. So I'm writing this article in Park News and explain your purpose because I don't know, maybe the school is exploring Great Britain's in history or something like that. So you give a kind of reason for why you're writing this article. Your audience, so your purpose and your audience there are in the task for you. And the form is an article, so we're looking for all of those format features that we looked for in the first lesson, like the heading, subheading, byline, where you write your name near the top, or the writer's name near the top. Um, we have an introduction, paragraphs that separate topics. In this one, because you're kind of telling a story, you might go chronologically. You also want to think about ways that you can make this story pertinent, relevant to your peers. What lessons could teenagers today take from Robert Scott's story, for example? Um, so you're trying to use the same information, but to write your own article for the school magazine aimed at your peers. Okay, so you're going to plan it on this slide in detail, but you use the article. Okay, so keep going back to the article to use it to help you. And then on slide 13, um, it gives you some more specific instructions for the start of the task. So you must aim for half to a whole page of writing at the bare minimum, and you must use 5, 10 of the words that you picked out from the article in the activity in lesson one. Okay, if you are gold, you're going to do that, but use facts from the original article, maybe some quotes, and then a platinum. You need to include your opinion on whether adventures such as these are beneficial to people or to society. So you're kind of doing some wider thinking then. Okay, and then on slide 14, there is a slide that gives you some instructions for self-assessment. Um, and then there's a reflection task right at the end, okay? The last slide in today's lesson, which is slide 16, just gives you a few extra tasks that you don't have to do, but you could do if you wanted. So you could read a bit more of your accelerated reader book. You could complete a poem about life in lockdown. Now, this was a challenge task, like an extension task, a couple of weeks ago, and a couple of you wrote some really nice ones. I'd really like it if all of you could write me one, and I can make a lovely display out of them when we go back to school. All right, guys, as usual, email me or ask for a phone call if you're struggling. And I hope you have a good week. Bye bye.